Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to take a look at how we can create and style the prompts in JavaScript. Okay, if you might have noticed, you can't actually style the prompt in JavaScript, and most times, when you use the prompts in functions or methods, it's not gonna run. Now, the reason behind that is that prompt and alert usually run at the beginning of the code. So calling prompt at some random point won't make it run. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own prompt. And the cool thing about this is that you can style it however you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be the way JavaScript prompts is by default. Okay, let's get started. First, I will create my HTML structure. Now that I have that created, I'm going to add the text, the buttons and the inputs we have. Next, I'll create a button to enter a text, and I'll just have some texts. Let's say, your name is. So when we click that button, it's going to toggle the prompt function we will be creating. Okay, now it's up to you to style your page however you want. I'm just going to give mine a simple style for the purpose of illustration. I just gave this some simple styles. If you want, you can copy that, or it's up to you to style it how you want. Next, move into JavaScript. But before that, we don't want our prompt we just created to show yet. We want to make it sure when we have something there. So I'll just head over to my style for this whole div, and set the display to none. Okay, first, let's create a variable. I'll just call this created prompt. This variable is going to store the text or number we will be entering. Next, let's create a function to show the prompts. I'll call this showPrompt. And all we're going to do in this function is set that display which we've set to none back to its value which was flex. So when we click the button to enter a name, it brings out the prompt for us. Next, let's create a function. OK. Now, in this function first, we'll check if our input box is empty. If it is empty, let's alert to enter a name. And if it's not empty, we'll do what we are supposed to have for the function. Now, what I've just done is once we've entered the value, and we've clicked on OK, this box here is going to disappear, and then we're going to create a variable, input value, and we are going to pass the input value to the variable created prompts, and lastly we'll set the span which I have created to the value of the input, then console.log created prompt. And lastly, let's create the cancel function. We are simply going to set the display style of this prompt div to none, and let's check that out. That looks pretty good. If you like this video, give it a thumbs and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.